and see. I did not like very much these sadhus in those days, national spirit. So I said, I have seen many sadhus, they come at my father's care. I was not very much pleased with their behavior. So he dragged me forcibly, I have heard. This person is very exalted. So I went, and his first opening version was that you are educated young man, why don't you preach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's gospel in the Western country? I did not know. So this was his blessing in the first meeting. I did not know, but because we belong to a Vaishnava family, we were very much worshippers of Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, our family deity. So I was very much pleased that here is a personality who is going to preach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's gospel. I was very much pleased. So anyway, from 1922 to 1933, practically I was not initiated, but I got the impression of preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult. That I was thinking. And that was the initiation by my Guru Maharaj. Then officially I was initiated in 1933 because in 1923 I left Calcutta. I started my business at Allahabad. So I was always thinking of my Guru Maharaj, that I met a very nice sadhu. Although I was doing business, I never forgot him. Then in 1928, these Gauri Math people came to Allahabad during Kumbh Mela. As the Kumbh Mela is going to be held this year, a similar big Kumbh Mela was held in 1928. In those days, they came to open their branch in Allahabad, and somebody recommended that you go to, at that time I was running on my big pharmacy. I was a very well-known man in Allahabad as the proprietor of the pharmacy. So somebody recommended them that you go to Avai Babu. He is a very religious man. He will help you. So when they entered my shop, I was very much pleased that this man I met in 1922, and now they have come. In this way, we become reconnected. And in 1933, I was officially initiated. And my only qualification was when I was introduced to my Guru Maharaj for initiation, the Guru Maharaj immediately said, yes, I shall initiate this boy. He is very nice. He hears me very patiently. He does not go away. So, that was my qualification. The high standard of philosophy which he was speaking at that time, practically I could not follow what he was speaking, but still I like to hear. That was my hobby. whenever I was asking when Guru Maharaj will speak, so he took it very seriously. And then in 1936, it's a long history, during this Vyas Puja day, whatever I studied about our relationship with my Guru Maharaj, I expressed in this poetry, and since that day, my god brothers used to call me poet, and Guru Maharaj also very much appreciated this poetry. Now, somehow or other, you have found it. I thought the poetry is lost, but I do not know how it was found out by some of our disciples. I think it was found out in London Museum or somewhere else by Gurudas. They had a stock of harmonists, and from the harmonist, my Guru Maharaj's paper, this poetry was found. Otherwise, I thought it was lost. Anyway, this poetry is adore, adore ye all the happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. So I heard that the month of May is very pleasing in the Western countries. So I compared the happiness of this day with the May Day. They call May Day? Yes. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, his divine bliss. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared as the son of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. His fourth son. Bhakti Vinod Thakur he was family man, he had several children, sons and daughters. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, known in his previous life as Bhagala Prasad Datta, son of Kedarnath Datta, his father, Bhakti Thakur, his name was, he was magistrate. And he was manager also, the managing board of Jagannath Puri. The system is the local magistrate becomes the official manager of the managing board of Jagannath Puri. So, at that time, he was situated in Jagannath Puri, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared at Puri. And the Rathayatra ceremony takes place, and sometimes the big Ratha stops at interval. So the house in which Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared, in front of that house the Ratha stopped. So his mother took the advantage, and because Bhakti Vinod Thakur was magistrate, so the son, the little baby, was brought before the Ratha, and the pujaris allowed him to bring the child before the deity, and the child was placed before the deity and a garland was offered by Jagannath. So that was the first sign of his becoming the Acharya. In this way there are many incidences. So therefore his birthplace is mentioned, the holy place, my Lord and Master is defined this. O my Master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle, struggle for existence, a human race, the only hope is divine grace. So, actually, we are in a very precarious condition. The modern civilization, manipulated by the Western people, is a soul-killing civilization. This civilization, by nature, the chance is given after many evolutionary process. Jalaya, Lakhani, Savara, Lakhavinshati. The evolutionary theory is there in the Padma Purana. It is not Darwin's theory. Darwin stolen it from Padma Purana and he presented in a distorted way of his own imagination. Otherwise, the Darwin's theory is not the original. The theory, this is not theory, fact. Jivajatishu. There is wandering within the cycle of Jivajati, different species of life. Tatha Dehantarapta. This is basic knowledge, this evolutionary process. It is not Darwin's theory. So, by that process, lower animals and then the chronological order is there. First of all, aquatics, Jalaya. Jalaya means aquatic. Then Savara, trees, plants. Then flies, then birds, then bees, then human being. In this way, Bhausambhavante, after many millions of years, we get this opportunity of human life to realize God. And this civilization is denying, refusing the opportunity to the human society to understand God. Such a soul-killing civilization. It is bad. They deny what is God. There is no God. Everything is science. Although they cannot explain science, they cannot do anything. Simply talking like no. Last night some girls came. So they are students of botany. So I asked them, so can you manufacture a seed which can give birth to a big banyan tree? No, sir, it is not. Then what kind of botany you study? Actually, what is their science? They talk simply something which is going on in the middle portion. Where is the beginning and where is the end of knowledge, that they do not know. They are theorizing only in the middle. They do not know Janmadasya Jataha. Where is the beginning of this science? That is, beginning is Krishna. Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhava. Yes, Bijo aham sarvabhutana. That seed, you scientists cannot manufacture. What chemicals are there that if you put in the earth and pour some water and it will grow a big tree. These scientists, they cannot explain what is the chemical composition is there. But there is. So that is in the hand of Krishna. So, this knowledge means to understand the original source. That is philosophy. Find out the original source. That is knowledge. So, the Vedista Sadbhaya Hamiva Ved. Actually, the knowledge terminates when you understand Krishna. He is the source of everything. So, there is a struggle for existence in a human race. The only hope is divine grace. So we got this information from his divine grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And that knowledge is still going on. You are receiving through his servant. And in future, the same knowledge will go to your students. This is called parampara. Evam parampara. It is not that you have become a student and you remain student. No. One day you shall become also guru and make more students. More students. More. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. Not that perpetually. Yes, one should remain perpetually a student. But he has to act as guru. That is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is not that because I am acting as guru, I am no longer student. No, I am still student. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us this instruction, that we shall always remain a fully student before our Guru Maharaj. That is the Vedic culture. I may be a very big man, but still I should remain a fully student to my Guru. That is the qualification. Guru Mare Mukha Kadila Sasa. We should be always prepared to be controlled by the Guru. That is very good qualification. Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. Arana koriya mane as. So, we should become always a very obedient student to our Guru. That is the qualification. That is the spiritual qualification. So, recently I am very pleased to say that our Harikesh, I ordered him to go immediately to Poland. And he thought that he has been punished. Let him know. I was thinking that here is an important, very intelligent boy. If he is given chance to preach, he will come out very successful. So I see the glimpses that he has got in our post. He will be very good organizer. That's a chance. At that time, he might have thought that I was separating him. No, my goodwill was there. That he should be given chance for better opportunity. So I am very much happy that he is doing that, very nice. So this should be the attitude. My Guru Maharaj wanted me to preach in the Western country. Although I was at that time an ordinary manager in a chemical plant, I never thought. But I took it seriously. So, from that 1922, in 1965, it was fruitful. How many years? 43 years. So it is better late than never. Yes. So he desired me. I thought, now I am a family man. Let me adjust things. I would have accepted immediately. But I was not so intelligent at that time. I thought my responsibility to family is there. Let me wait. But still, Guru Maharaj was so kind to me that when I was grihastha, I was seeing him in dream, and he asked me, come with me. So I was going, and after that I was thinking, oh, I will have to take sannyas and go with him. So it appeared to me very horrible. I was not very much inclined to take sannyas. But Guru Maharaj is so kind that he ultimately forced me to take sannyas and do this one. So it is all his kindness. So this is the memory of his kindness. So 40 years ago, I remember the same thing as it is in 1922, and still the same thing is going on. There is nothing new. We have nothing to do new. Simply let us present as it will be successful. There is no. You see, the spirit of my writing is the same. Misled we are all going astray. This soul-killing civilization is misleading us. We must know it. This very misleading civilization. Our real aim of life is to understand our spiritual identification and search out our relationship with God, Krishna. That is our real business. But this modern civilization is misleading us in different ways. So, I wrote this. Misled we are, all going astray. Save us, Lord, our fervent prayer. Wander thy ways, to turn our face, adore thy feet, your divine way. So this portion is very much appreciated. So we have to find out ways how to turn the current. The current is sense enjoyment. Material life means the current is sense enjoyment. And this current has to be turned sense enjoyment of Krishna. Sense enjoyment is there. But the material civilization, the misled civilization is that the sense gratification is taken personal. When this sense gratification will be turned towards Krishna, then our life is it. Like the gopis, apparently it appears that gopis, they were attracted by a young boy, Krishna, and for their sense gratification, they made friendship with Krishna. No, that is not the fact. The fact is that gopis used to dress themselves nicely because by seeing them, Krishna will be satisfied. Not that for their sense gratification. Generally, a girl dresses herself to attract the attention of the boy. So the same thing is there, but it is Krishna's sense gratification, not the gopis. The gopis did not want anything, but Krishna will be satisfied. That is the difference between lust and love. Love is there, only possible when it is diverted towards Krishna. That is love. And beyond that, not beyond that, below that, everything is lust. So you should always remember this. The senses are not stopped. But when the gratification of the senses is directed towards Krishna, that is bhakti and love. And when the sense gratification is directed towards personal self, that is lust. This is the difference between lust and love. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur knew this art, how to turn our activities for the satisfaction of Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness movement. Therefore, one of the ways to turn our face, adore thy feet on divine ways. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen souls. Why we are fallen? Because we are fallen. Our relationship with Krishna is eternal.